is firstly its informality, and this is both with regard to employment, but also how the majority of urban dwellers live. A second one is that we have enormous variety over the continent because different countries are in different stages of economic development, and that relates to whether urbanization is driven by rural to urban growth or whether it's driven by internal population growth. And I would say lastly, what really sets it apart is the youthful population in Africa's cities and towns. Firstly, it's employment, jobs. I can't overstate this enough. With our youthful population, and most of them involved in precarious and makeshift entrepreneurial work, we have to grow the scale and the scope of businesses in African cities. Crucially, in a knowledge economy is education and in-skilling of the labor force. The last one, which is critical to the lifeblood of cities, would be voice, that people within African cities are allowed in their associations and various forms of collective activity to give expression to civic capacity and civic perspective on governance and the running of their cities. The first issue, which is obvious, is that they've got to empower city governments to do their jobs, to take control of the situation, to do strategic planning, and to have the capacity and the resources to invest appropriately. This means that national decentralization frameworks have to be ratified. The second issue is that national governments need to articulate their macroeconomic planning with national urban planning, figuring out how to do national urban planning in a way that addresses green industrialization and addresses climate change adaptation is the magic that is required for governments to be effective in dealing with cities and urbanization. And the last point to make is that there's got to be mechanisms to ensure deep transformation so that we can have greater accountability and responsiveness to the needs of all citizens in African cities.